in the shame. You've got no one but yourself to blame. You thought no one was watching, but I'm right here in your brain. So if you...
Welcome to Not My Proudest Moment with Matthew Maloney and Dacoda Miracle. I am the second part.
I'm Matthew Maloney, and I say things like a normal person.
Yeah. So,
I don't break it up for you in parts.
This podcast is going to be us sharing our not so proud moments in our lives.
Yeah.
And occasionally we'll have guests on sharing their not so proud moments.
Yes.
And we're going to have some fun things, some fun segments in between.
I'm convinced.
You're convinced? All right. I think I just pitched a great show. So you wanted me to go first with my not so proud moment, right?
Not necessarily, but yeah, let's.
All right.
What
do you have?
Well, I was hoping we would introduce ourselves. This being our first episode.
Oh, I don't have a pilot. I skipped to season 3, like right away.
Okay. Cool. So, who knows who the fuck we are?
Who knows who the fuck?
All right. Yeah, shoot, dude. Yeah. You're not even gonna say what the podcast is about. Okay. No, I'm sorry. I'm fucking this up. You're being a pro. Tell us your not so proud moment.
Not so proud moment. Okay, so I think it was in 2010, and so I was around like 12 years old or something like that.
Okay.
Because I'm so fucking young.
Little Coda.
And so I was in Tahoe with my family, and I really had to use the bathroom, like number 2, like violently aggressive number 2.
We're starting off with
a shit story.
A poop story.
A poop story, yeah.
Okay.
So,
wonderful.
It was demoralizing. That's why I'm starting out with this. Like, it's so horrible. So, I was telling my stepdad who was driving, like, you need to pull over at the next, like, Starbucks something because it's going down. And we were passing an exit, and he's like, oh, there's another one right up here.
And he doesn't care because he's only a stepdad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so he keeps going.
What stepdad number was this?
He's the current one.
Wow.
Actually, yeah, they've been together for a while.
Okay.
So,
but you still don't call him dad, even though
no, I don't call my dad.
So you just have no dad.
I have no father. No, I call my dad. But anyway, so he passes the exit, and there was no other exit in sight. So I'm like, well, either I'm going to shit my pants in this car, or you need to pull over. So they pulled over, and there was a stream on the side of this highway, and I went down the shoulder into this stream, and I literally shat in a stream on the side of a busy highway.
Okay.
And
this is your
it's horrible. Yes, that's so embarrassing. I had explosive diarrhea on the side of a major highway.
Okay.
Is this criminalizing?
What you just said criminalizing?
Yeah. Did I incriminate myself by saying I defecated on the side of the highway?
No, I mean I don't. Okay, I don't know what the.
I don't know the statute of limitations on that.
I'm no lawyer, but the laws that I would assume are in question here would be like indecent exposure.
Yeah, my bare ass.
Yeah, but you're a little kid.
I was a little kid.
Like so you're a juvenile. You're being coerced into it by your figures. Okay.
Yeah, it was bad. Anyway.
Okay, so but here's the thing about you're embarrassed by this moment.
Very.
Okay. And you have no siblings.
Mm-mm.
So it's just your mom, your stepdad that know about this?
No. And my grandparents were also in the car.
Grandparents, okay, that's a big one.
It's a big one. Plus they...
And you're 12. Oh, actually, yeah, that
was like 12 years old.
That's like peak embarrassment age.
Oh, yeah, I was figuring out my body still.
Yeah.
Like, it was not good.
Why did you have to poop, do you think?
Oh, we had just eaten at a place that rhymes with Fame Clumper. Can I bash Claim Jumper?
Well, first of all, why would you even want to? That's a good restaurant.
I got some problems with it.
Okay.
I literally, after eating, an hour after eating, I shat on the side of the highway.
All right, but
It was horrible.
Granted, but that doesn't that's not slander because that's an amazing restaurant. It's not amazing. It's fine. It'll beat Applebee's any day. For
Yeah,
a chick,
it will beat Applebee's.
For a family chain.
Maybe not Chili's though.
No, I'll put Outback above Claim Jumper.
Outback above Claim Jumper. I think Chili's is right below Outback though. I like Chili's a lot. Actually,
really?
yeah.
I don't know.
Their queso and chips are amazing.
Where'd you put Red Lobster? We're gonna talk about food a lot.
Yeah, we are actually. Yeah, we like the food.
Okay,
Anyway.
so you went to Claim Jumper.
Claim Jumper.
We're putting together a timeline. This is what this is called.
Okay.
What did you eat? If you can recall.
I don't even know.
'Cause it was something.
I actually haven't been to one since, so I don't know.
So this ruined that restaurant for you.
Well, no, it didn't ruin. There's just none around me.
Yeah.
I don't know where the closest one is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this is so short. So you're driving down the highway. You tell your dad you gotta poop.
My stepdad.
Oh shit! Wow, this is real.
It is real. Call him daddy.
Is there okay? How long has he been seeing your stepdad? I want to get into this real quick.
So, probably 2009.
Okay.
Been together for like 10 years.
So
now.
this was a year.
This was like a year into
before.
it, or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. When you go over to his house, like what do you call him?
Well, we lived with him.
Yeah. Sure.
What do I call him?
Well, now,
Casey, his name.
You call him Casey.
Casey,
Like,
that's
you
his
call
name.
your mom, and you call him Casey.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
His name's Casey. I call my uncles by their name too. I don't say like uncle. Like that's like a respect thing in a lot of families. Like I've gone places and been like, oh, like your uncle's. Let's say your uncle's name is Tom. I'm like, hey, what's up, Tom? And they're like, it's Uncle Tom. It's like, well, what the fuck? Like I just got so used to calling my uncles by their first names that I didn't even see it, and they didn't even see it as like a not respect thing. It's just like call me by my name.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, back to the story.
Anyway, yeah.
You don't love your stepdad. That's fine.
No, he's a good guy. No, I have no problems with him. But
okay.
he made me shit on the side of the highway.
Does he feel bad that you don't call him dad?
Mm-mm.
Guess not. All right,
No.
look. My parents, I'm spoiled. My parents have been together their whole entire lives to the point where I'm actually like rooting for the divorce at this point. And
well, they say that when parents stay together, their kids have more chance of being successful.
Hoorah. Moving on.
Yeah.
Okay. So, see, your story was so nothing that I have to like dive into it and interview you about this. Okay, so where are you going on this road trip?
So we were in Reno. That's where the Claim Jumper was.
Okay.
And we were driving back to...
Shout out to the Reno Claim Jumper.
Reno Claim Jumper.
See,
It's even still there.
See, I think it's more likely that you got the shits from eating in Reno than you did from getting a Claim Jumper. I think the city gave you the shits.
The city,
more,
yeah.
Like, you could have eaten at any restaurant.
Just the smoke-filled air there, yeah.
Yeah. Did anyone else have problems on your...
No, but we didn't like.
They're all adults and they know how to take care of business.
Yeah, no, they took their shits in the bathrooms. But
because your dad would have stopped for any of them.
My stepdad.
Stepdad, I'm sorry. I'm gonna make that mistake a lot.
Wow, yeah, I guess. No.
Because
what?
This had been a year into like the new marriage. It sounds like.
No, they're not. They're not married.
They're not.
No.
Oh, so he's not even your stepdad.
No, he's like he's
mom's boyfriend.
My mom's boyfriend, but stepdad.
Oh my! So that actually explains a lot. So it's like if they had gotten married, maybe you would call him dad, but because they haven't, like that's your like version.
No, I've never wanted to call like any of my mom's boyfriend's dad.
Okay.
You know, not that she had like a lot of men coming.
Do you have a lot of Oedipal dreams?
Oedipal? Like Oedipus about my mom?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
I mean, sure, I'll take your word for it, but just want to say that'd be great for this podcast.
No, I'm sure it would be. I don't even watch MILF porn. Like, I can't.
Because those things are related.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah. My dad is my dad, and my mom did get remarried, and I was like, oh my god, I have another dad in my life, but he didn't want anything to do with me, so I'm like, oh, fuck this guy.
Wait, so who's this boyfriend guy?
He came after my mom's second divorce.
Okay, so this is like the second man after your dad.
Well, so my mom got divorced from my dad when I was like 5. Then she got married when I was like 7 to about 9 years old. And then she had one guy, a boyfriend after that, who was awesome. He was actually a really cool guy. And it didn't work out with him. And then after that, she saw the guy that she's with to this day.
Yeah.
So not a ton of people, but I mean still a few.
Okay.
The guy that she was with after her second divorce, I would have called him dad if they got married. He's a cool guy.
All right.
Yeah. Like he wanted that though. Like he wanted that in his life. Like he was, you know,
Okay.
a like, you know, great with kids. Like made me feel like super funny. He was a super funny guy. But
all right. We spent way too much time on your story, but we still got more to go.
Okay.
So breaking down the timeline, we leave the claim jumper. And
stomachs are rumbling.
It
was pretty
from the jump.
From the jump.
Why didn't you go the
Well,
jump?
I'm a pretty like I don't like to embarrass myself. Like here's another story. It's really quick. It's really quick, but it's also about bodily fluids in public.
Okay.
Like the first day of 3rd grade, we were doing the Pledge of Allegiance, and I thought I needed to throw up, but I didn't want to interrupt the Pledge of Allegiance.
Sure.
So towards the end, right when we finished, I started running to the trash can, but I didn't. I threw up all over the classroom floor.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I don't like to.
I've done that.
I don't like in class.
Not in class, but like I've had the thing where I knew I was gonna throw up, but I was in denial about it for so long that by the time it's time to accept it, I'm running. Like I was in a restaurant. At a buffet, which by the way was
not surprised.
Was the cause of the needing to throw up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I ran like I was again denial about like I can hold this down. Nope. Get up, start walking. And
do you start running too?
No, if you run, it's gonna happen. You gotta be careful about it. You know
so you're walking like you're carrying a martini through this restaurant, just really carefully.
But it just comes out, and I just like have to go like right mid aisle, and I'm making eye contact like while it's coming out with this woman, this strange woman who is just aghast at what.
Were you making eye contact with her because you're throwing up on her?
No.
Okay.
No, it's just like I'm bending down like eye contact with this woman. We are horrified. I was like, oh no. This was also when I was young.
Oh.
This was also when I was
How old were you?
Young,
like 10?
Dude, I might have been elementary level.
Oh shit. That's pretty funny.
Young to not know when it's like time to stop eating. You know?
Yeah. Well, usually people know when to stop.
I know. Yeah. I'm a glutton, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a thing. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so you tell him you need to go to the restroom.
Yeah. Well,
and at this point you're like needing to go.
Yeah, because you know how it comes in waves.
And why didn't he say yes? Why didn't he stop it?
He thought there was another exit, but there wasn't.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I'm like, you need to pull like right now, like pull over, and he was like, there's another one, there's another exit right up here, and it just never came, and I
but
had
you
to go.
did.
But I did. Yeah. So.
Okay. So here's my problem with this story,
yeah.
And I don't wanna, I don't know.
Look, true isn't always funny. Okay.
No. It's just I don't want to disencourage you. What's the word I'm looking for? Unencourage you.
Unencouraged, disencouraged,
whatever. I don't know words.
Discourage.
Discourage.
That's
there
a
we
word.
go. We figured it out together.
We did.
We know how to read together.
You're not trying to discourage me.
But okay. So this story, you're like, I guess you're pretty embarrassed because you're 12.
12 or 13, yeah.
But the thing is, you're only being embarrassed in front of like your stepdad, mother, and grandparents.
And now by anyone who's listening.
No, because they weren't there. They didn't see like no one. If anyone is listens to this, like, oh my god, these guys are animals.
Yeah.
You're fucking 12. Everybody has a story like this, and I that's part of why I wanted to do this podcast is like let people know out there that they're not alone.
They're not alone. Yeah.
Like, I mean, at the end of the day, everybody's crapped their pants. Like at some point, it's happened to everyone.
But like throwing up in front of a classroom, that hasn't.
I mean,
I did that.
I feel like stuff on the same level. But like, I'm not trying to take anything away from you. Okay.
Oh no, you are. It's okay.
That's fine. You know what? We spent enough time on you. Let's.
We did. Let's do it. I wanna talk about you now.
All right. So, I want to kind of start off a little soft today, because we build into these as we do more episodes, and I think a majority of our shows we should have guests.
I think so too.
Yeah. Let me get it mixed up. Okay. So I am a aspiring comedian, which you would have known had we done fucking intros. And so anyway, I used to live in LA, and I did a lot of open mics. And one of my favorite open mics to do is the Wednesday night open mic at the Ice House, hosted by Brian Vokey and Bruce Gray.
Okay.
Anyway, Brian Vokey, he's a comedian I look up to.
Yeah.
And really liked, and we're not friends, but we're kind of buddies. So we're acquainted with each other.
Yeah.
In a favorable way.
You fucked him?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's basically my way of saying we're friends, but we don't hang out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You're acquaintances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so he's hosting this open mic that I'm at, and the way the setup is you put your name in a bucket, and you get to do that once, but you can go buy something from the bar and put your name on the receipt and put that in the bucket, and you can do that as many times as you want. It's a way to encourage people to buy things so that the open mic, gets to stay around.
Mm-hmm.
And one night, I something happened. I was into some money at that point, and I wanted to get up, so I had quite a bit of, names in the bucket. And they do this thing where at the end of the show, to keep people staying throughout the whole show, after the last person goes out, they come back on stage and they pull the name out, one more name, and say that person has a guaranteed spot next week.
Okay.
So
first, they go first, or just a guaranteed spot?
It's a guaranteed. They're not going to go first because that's not a favorable position. Okay. But they'll go up whenever they say hey, can I go up next? Or
okay.
All right. So I had already gone up. I don't know. I don't remember how well I did. But so Brian's up there, and he's picking out the last name. This name gets a guaranteed spot for next week. And he picks out a receipt, and I don't know, I could just tell that it was mine. I don't remember
that feeling.
Why exactly. Oh, it was the way it was crinkled up, because I crinkled up my name.
How did he pick the crinkled up one?
Wait, what are you talking about?
You crinkle it up into a ball and put it in the hat?
No, okay. No, you crinkle it. I don't know if you know this.
You fold it.
You fold it, and then you unfold it so it takes up more space in the bucket, so that it's easier to pick. Because if it's flat, it's just gonna lay flat with the rest of them.
Oh my god! Wow.
Well, that's something that a lot of people know.
That's why I've never been called on raffles.
My mom. Yeah.
I fold it nice and tight.
You're a flat ticketer.
I'm a flat ticketer.
You play by the rules.
I feel like that's an insult. I'm a fucking flat ticketer.
I know.
That should be a new
one.
Oh, okay.
It was a play on flat earther.
Good.
Which I'm fascinated with. I'm fascinated with the flat earth community.
You're fascinated?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what they call people who are fascinated by flat earthers. Fascinated. It's also it's also what they call people fascinated with
flaccid penises.
I was going to say erectile dysfunction.
Fascinated. Okay, so wait, he pulls
so
your name. You know it's your name.
So I already know.
Yeah.
I already know that, or I've already gone up, but I know he pulled my name.
Mm-hmm.
He pulls my name, and he looks at me he sees me in the crowd, and he's like, "You already went up, didn't you?" And I just yelled, "Give it to me anyway!" And he kind of got a lot.
Shit.
He's like, "What?" It's like yeah, look, just give it to me. Just give me the name.
Oh shit.
And I like, see, you're already saying, oh shit. I was doing this because I kind of thought we were better friends than we were, and I guess. But I was just being goofy.
Yeah.
I knew he had my name.
Yeah.
And so I had this like, I was already up on the jump that Brian may not have seen me go up already because there's two hosts. Like, he could like maybe I could like accidentally get it.
Yeah.
But like I know I'm not going to.
And you're just goofy.
And like I'm just trying to goof.
Yeah.
But he's like, just give it to me. But he kind of like he was like taken aback by that, and he kind of seemed like he was on the verge of saying yeah. So like I doubled down. I was like, come on, Brian, just and I like. I don't know how much I could go into this, but basically I ended up making a scene.
Oh my god!
But the thing is, it's all as a goof.
I know, but no one else knows this.
And that's the
thing. No one was in on the joke but you, and so you just look like a big old asshole.
Well, I come across as a open micer who's way too desperate for time, which is like really super embarrassing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it did not. And the thing is, I kind of feel like it would have come off more as a goof if Brian had kind of played it off that way.
Yeah.
Like, he pick it up that like he acted like I was
he didn't know you.
Psycho. He acted like I was a psycho, and which that's the role I was playing. So fair enough. But here's the thing about our stories.
Yeah. They're not good.
No. That too. But I just want to say, like, who you humiliate yourself in front of, like, first of all, that's not even your fault.
I mean,
you didn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah.
And like, yes, maybe some passersby saw a little, something more than they should have.
A little bare ass.
Do you think they saw like poop coming out?
I don't know. It was kind of off a ravine, so I think I hid myself well.
All right, so there you go. But you're not going to meet anyone who like has that memory or will recognize you.
Yeah.
Like where I did it, like I'm in a room full of open micers, whether like I respect them or not. Like they're seeing me at other open mics.
It's like Chris Rock stopped by that night.
I got a Chris Rock.
I know,
story.
you told me.
Oh yeah. Okay, maybe that'll come on the show.
Maybe.
Although maybe it should.
Yeah, probably not.
Anyway.
You should have. Okay, this would have been a funny bit. You could have done the MacGruber bit, where you're like, "Please give
more
it
life
to
lessons.
I'll suck your dick. I'll suck your dick. I'll suck your dick." Like
like go that far.
Go that far because it's that extreme. Like, please, like this time.
See, I guess you're right. Like maybe I should have more committed. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing: you weren't there. I wasn't. I didn't do that. I didn't get back up on the stage and like beg him.
That would have been
maybe, but here's the thing: I committed pretty far from the seat.
That's pretty far, yeah.
Like I yelled over and over, and he picked out a new seat. And the whole time I'm doing things from the seat again, trying to make it bigger, trying to make it seem like
just so bizarre.
And I'm just like fucking like yelling things like "God damn it, man!" and then like when he picks out a new name. It's like, I don't know, while he's picking out, like, don't do it! Just don't pick out a new, just give it to me, man! Just give it to me! Come on! Like, all this stuff.
You turn like Sam Kinison. Oh!
Anyway.
You cocksucker!
It got pretty bad.
Yeah.
And he picked out a new name, and I'm getting goddamn all that. So then we meet outside, and here's the thing. At this point in the story, I do not know I'm embarrassed. I think it came off as the goof I want. I'm hanging around a group of guys.
Yeah.
And because we all just like comedians all just hang out in a circle and smoke outside of the fucking venue. And the dude who got the ticket, who got it instead of me, came up to me and apologized. He said like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I got the ticket than you did." It's like, and here's the thing: I'm still in the mode of thinking this is
a bit
dope. Like this came off super cool. And I yell. I look at him and was like, "Well, oh, you're sorry? Well, I mean, then let's go in there together and tell him that you're giving me a spot to me." like if you're actually apologizing. Again, I have no intention of doing this.
No,
But
That's hilarious.
I go and then he tells me he's not gonna do that, and I start yelling at him.
No, look, this is a bit gone terribly wrong.
I know.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Okay.
It doesn't always work.
Yeah. So you start going like, ow, ow, ow.
And then Brian and then I turned on and it's like, nah, man, I'm just goofing around. It's fine. Like, I don't care. But then Brian came out.
Yeah. Brian Bucky.
And I forgot what he wanted to say to me. But he I think his attitude was like, dude, are you okay? I think I remember it being something more along the lines like, yeah, man, I'm just this goofy bit.
Yeah.
And so anyway, like an hour later, I'm at a I'm at a restaurant. We went to go eat at something near
Claim Jumper.
Yeah, we went to go eat at the Claim Jumper next to the Ice House, and everyone was shitting their pants. But before that happened, we all went to the nearest stream to do that. But so anyway,
the LA River.
I'm there. We all gotten it was a Denny's type establishment, but it wasn't a chain.
Yeah.
And I think
some diner.
Yeah. It's like Eddie's or something. Mm-hmm. We were all sitting there. I'm drinking my root beer float. I'm pretty sure this one I ordered. Mm-hmm. And it's like, it just kind of hurt. It came to me in an epiphany. It's like, did I just come off as like a total psycho tonight?
Yeah.
And Matt Lockwood, who is,
you
know him, one of the.
I've done a show with him.
Really?
I believe so.
Oh my god.
It's the same.
He hated you. I can promise you that.
Why?
He hates everybody. He kind of hates comedy a little bit. He's super fucking funny, but he is the most no bullshit, tells you what he thinks, but not necessarily to your face.
Oh, do you think he hates me because he looks a little bit like me?
He talks.
I've never done a show with him. It was a different man.
He talks a lot of smack. Anyway, okay, so good. So he doesn't hate you yet, but
not yet. He will.
As soon as he meets you, you're gonna be like one of the worst people he's ever met. I promise you. Shit. Anyway, I really want to do it. We should get him on this podcast.
Oh, great.
Although it's hard to imagine he's been embarrassed by anything ever. Anyway, so I just kind of say a lot. Did I just fucking come off like a total idiot today? Mm-hmm. And he was like, yeah, you did. and then we just kind of moved on. That's what I really kind of hit me that. Yeah, this thing just didn't work.
Yeah,
it just didn't work. But I did try to be funny. Get off your goddamn phone.
I was looking at Matt Lockwood's Instagram.
No, you were looking at some hot chicks then.
Yeah, it morphed into that.
All right. Shall we move on?
Okay.
All right.
So I didn't really do stand-up regularly until a year ago, but I've always had this fascination with stand-up comedy. And, all growing up, when I was probably way too young, way too young. My dad would just, every other Friday when he'd have me, we'd watch a Comedy Central special. So, for my 6th grade talent show, I was like, this is the perfect time to do my type 5.
Oh my god.
And so...
6th grade?
6th grade.
Middle school.
This is pre-claim jumper shitting.
Okay.
So hadn't had that embarrass me. But I was like, I'm going to do it. So I wrote these jokes. And mind you, I had to recite my jokes to the teacher running the talent show and also the principal before I did the jokes.
Can I pause you now?
Yeah.
This sounds, you're going into another embarrassing story. I have a great embarrassing talent show story. Let's save them for the next show.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. You got.
So that was a little hint. That was a little teaser.
You got a little teaser. Next week is talent show.
Talent show gone wrong.
Talent show gone wrong. We're gonna hop into our next segment.
Oh boy.
Whining and dining.
Whining and dining.
Okay. So one thing we're gonna try to do each week on this show. Mm-hmm. Is try out new things and review them. It's a food review show, which doesn't really work on a podcast, but I need an excuse to buy some fast food once in a while. Dacoda, can you get me another one of the unmarked?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. So basically, in the world of fast food, new things are coming out all the fucking time, and they're always fucking weird and gross. And fast food just seems to be this place where they try like so hard to keep up with trends and put out weird shit. Taco Bell specifically. Taco Bell is like it's not so much of a restaurant as it is a sideshow of food. They're just, you know what I'm talking about? It's just so fucking like out there of like, we got nacho fries. I don't know. So we'll probably get a lot of stuff from them, but I just want to review this kind of stuff. I want to get it. We're just gonna get some stuff, try it, and talk about it. So today on the show, we are starting things off with the Burger King Bacon Cheesy Tots.
Oh shit.
That's what we got here.
Are
in
they
front
spicy?
Of us. This is exactly. I don't think so. They're not advertised as such. Do you not like spicy stuff?
No, I love spicy, but I don't like spicy from fast food because it'll
give you the claim jumpers.
give me the claim. It'll jump right out of my asshole. Yeah.
You know, when I was a kid,
Uh-huh.
my family, because you know I was a little kid and we couldn't say things right.
You weren't even making eye contact with me for the first half of it. You were just staring into the bowels of these cheesy bacon.
They don't have bowels. When they have casualties, there's got to be cheese and bacon. We'll get into that in a second.
Yeah.
I just want to say right up front,
Yeah.
My family we always called claim jumper Clam Jupiter
Mm-hmm.
because we were little kids when we first went there and we couldn't read right. So Clam Jupiter. Anyway.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Anyway.
So we're gonna try these. These are again Burger King's bacon cheesy tots.
I feel like these are like
They don't even look like tots.
they don't. They're round and they're hard and they look like they should be like used as charcoal. That's the feeling. That's the texture I'm getting. It feels like I'm holding a thing of charcoal.
Yeah.
How'd it taste? You bit it.
I did bite into it. You bite into it.
I will.
I'm processing it. Oh, we are getting some good ASMR off your bite. I'm trying to eat it as quietly as possible. You're just going. Rah, rah.
Oh man.
Well,
This is not impressive. It's not.
I mean, it came from Burger King.
I know, but like, is there any bacon in this?
I can taste the bacon.
I feel like they dropped bacon extract in it. Like that's the hint of bacon.
No, now I'm gonna.
I didn't see any bacon.
I'm now gonna search through it like one would an owl pellet. Did you ever search through owl pellets in your fucking class? That's what we did at my school. Is we shifted through owl dung.
Okay, there's no.
No, look right here. There's bacon. That's a piece.
That
of
is the smallest piece of bacon I have ever seen.
It's bacon bits. You've never.
There's one bacon bit in each one of this, and not even like a good sized bacon bit. That is so tiny.
It's more cheesy and toddy than bacony.
It's more cheesy and toddy. Yeah.
But you know, maybe this is a good point because how they advertise this on their logo for this item is bacon in big.
You finish it.
Yeah. How many did you have?
I had two.
Two.
And I'm going to throw it up.
Please do it on mic.
Mm-hmm. That is not great. I'm more whining than dining right now.
Oh, yeah, we are to complain about this. Yeah, it's not like worth going out and get.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't.
I would not recommend.
I don't imagine us giving a lot of positive reviews on this segment. By the way, but
yeah,
I don't have as much hatred for this as you do.
No, that's terrible.
Oh wow.
I don't eat Burger King, and I will never. I will never.
Burger King is like low on my list of like things to go to, but they also like Taco Bell. They come out with the what?
They come out with some stuff, but like Carl's Jr. and the Fruit Loop donuts, that's pretty bonkers.
That's pretty bonkers. But look, what isn't this kind of bonkers? This is the tots with bacon and cheese inside. It's like grasping at straws. It's just trying to get your attention. Do you know how they advertise these? Oh wait.
Bacon. You told us.
Yeah, no. I meant in the commercial.
Oh no.
But I think
They say eat. You're an adult. You can eat what you want.
I might be wrong about this,
Mm-hmm.
but I think like I'm fucking this up.
How did they advertise it?
I think they got like John Heater and the guy who played Pedro from Napoleon Dynamite to do here's the thing. I know Burger King got them to do an ad for their tots, but I don't think it was these tots. I think I'm thinking about something.
If they put their name on that, they must be really hurting for cash.
Because of the tots. See,
yeah, the tots.
What have you seen John Heater in? And like
or Pedro. The last thing I saw Pedro in was his character.
Nacho Libre?
No. Oh, was he in that?
He wasn't that.
But what about Employee of the Month with Dane Cook, Dax Shepard?
Oh, sure.
He was in that. I don't know if that was later.
That was forever ago. Yeah.
Is that? Yeah. Anyway.
Dax Shepard and Dane Cook.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jessica Simpson. I am ashamed.
Hot Jessica Simpson.
I am ashamed that I know that much about that movie.
Andy Dick.
Was Andy Dick?
Harlan Williams. Yeah. It was a good. I think it's pretty underrated, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
So that's something to definitely be embarrassed by.
Liking Employee of the Month.
Yeah, no, like that's
Burger King is the real embarrassment.
That's the worst than liking
Nickelback.
No, MacGruber as much as you do.
MacGruber is a great movie.
Yeah, you look.
I'm a big Will Forte fan.
It's funny.
So you have to be a fan of Will Forte.
MacGruber's actually really funny, but it's
a lot of good bits.
It's embarrassing too.
Me and my friend Kyle, we have this fascination with MacGruber. We watched it one time in the back of his dad's truck on the TV, on a road trip. We were young when it came out. And we hadn't seen it in forever. We've only watched it twice, but that movie and then Strange Wilderness.
I don't know if you need to see that more than once.
No, you do.
Because I have seen it more than once.
I know, I have too. Now. It holds up. Anyway.
I want to move on to some... we're still in Whining and Dining, by the way.
Are we?
I've got some Whining and Dining news.
Jesus.
Because one restaurant has put out something that we cannot taste. We will not be able to get this in for you. Given the opportunity, I 100% will. There's a restaurant now that is putting out what could be considered a controversial sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
This is big news, I think, for a Whining and Dining segment.
It's pretty okay.
This is the biggest news I think we'll ever have on this segment.
Let's get into it.
Carl's Jr. One of my favorite establishments as far as far-reaching fast food. One of them. What are your thoughts on Carl's Jr.?
I don't eat fast food.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't really...
I love this segment, though.
Yeah.
All right. They announced on Wednesday, that's yesterday.
Wow.
That they, for one day only, in one of their restaurants, they are going to be releasing the Rocky Mountain High Cheeseburger Delight burger.
Okay, so these burgers have been delivered to whatever location it's going to be already. They
Well,
know what's... Okay.
Not yet, because it's coming out soon. It's not out yet.
Okay.
Here's the thing about this sandwich. This is why this is a big deal and why it's only in one restaurant.
Rocky Mountain High. So it's probably going to be in Colorado.
It's going to be in Colorado.
And...
I think I said that already.
There's some THC in it?
There's CBD in it.
Oh, fuck. Which is nothing.
So close. Nothing?
There's no psychedelic properties to it, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Anyway,
but
why is it so controversial?
Well, they're putting weed in a burger.
It's CBD.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's why they're able to do it.
Yeah.
But they're definitely there's states where they can't sell this burger.
Yeah, because it's okay.
But they're giving it a test run. but Carl's Jr. Look, in the world of the legalize it movement, there is a chain restaurant trying to put CBD into a burger. This is a big step for
That's great.
For the legalize it movement.
Yeah, for sure.
And fucking Carl's Jr. is coming up. They're putting their balls on the line. They're being the Harrison Ford in 42.
Not the Harrison Ford in Star Wars or
42
Indiana
is,
Jones.
right?
Yeah, Jackie Robinson.
Yeah, he was the guy who said, "We're hiring a black guy."
I think he said the N-word, but
wow. He said it very respectfully.
I'm sure he
tried
did.
to make that character look good.
Yeah.
They're getting it done. Now but I got some things I don't like about this.
Okay.
Okay, they're putting it out for one day only.
One day.
That's fine. Guess which day it is?
It's not 420?
It is 420.
Oh, well, that's the day to do it.
And they're selling it for a retail price of $4.20.
Wait. It's how much CBD is in this then? Because if you could sell a burger with an enhancement like CBD for $4 and 25 cents,
they're not making money off this.
No,
you can't make money off of a sandwich you're only selling for one day.
They're doing quantity over quality, which all fast food restaurants do.
This is going to be a busy restaurant. This is going to be busy the day of.
I thought you said one Carl's Jr. in America, but it's only Colorado.
Well, both are true.
Okay, I didn't hear you say
the one restaurant
Colorado.
in America is in Colorado.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
They should do Rocky Mountain oysters there too, just as an added.
So here's the thing: I don't smoke weed.
Okay.
You do.
Occasionally. I'm not like a.
So you know more about CBD?
A little bit. I know about CBD because I worked at a juice bar, and we actually had a CBD. We could drop CBD in smoothies or acai bowls if people is an add-in.
So wait, you're already at a restaurant that's doing
juice bar, yeah. It's not that uncommon now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well maybe I guess it's not as big of a deal.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
That's fine. Just ruin your segment.
No, that's fine. Oh, wait, hold on.
What do you have here now?
Because I printed this out, I haven't read one thing from it. CBD. Oh wait, FDA commission. Nah, this is nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, CBD is not a big deal.
Still,
it just makes you feel good. It's it's not a big deal.
Well,
it's not psychoactive at all.
McDonald's isn't doing it. Carl's Jr. is. I say good for them.
Good for them. I'm still not eating any other foods.
You know when we really get there, when we're really there, is when the Girl Scouts have it in their cookies. Like,
oh, I'm sure it'll happen.
You heard about that Girl Scout though, right?
What?
There was this story of this Girl Scout who put up her cookie stand right outside a dispensary.
Oh yeah, which is great. I mean,
she made a lot of money, got stuff,
sure.
got fucking panned, dishonored by the Girl Scouts.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's like, come on, Girl Scouts.
It's not like she set up in front of a strip club or something. Like, come on.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying though? It's a pot dispensary. There's one. There's it's like Starbucks out here.
Like, just call it pot.
Yeah.
All right.
Weed. It's weed, marijuana, Mary Jane.
Let's go on to our news stores. So now that we've humiliated ourselves,
yes,
and we've opened up personal, let's talk about some people who have been out there in the world,
embarrassing
themselves. We're talking about world embarrassment.
So you could go first on this one.
I'm going first.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna Easter's around the corner.
It is.
You know that. So we're gonna be talking about
Jesus,
the Disco Bunny.
Oh, yeah. The Disco Bunny.
Who?
Yeah.
In the story is not the person embarrassing themselves.
Oh wow.
So I have a news article. I'm gonna read the news article.
Please.
So I'm gonna be reading from something. I'm not that good of a reader.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's hear it.
A traveler was filmed this week launching an unprovoked homophobic tirade at a street entertainer, branding him a pedophile as he performed. Pablo Woodward, known to his fans as the Disco Bunny, was dancing in front of a crowd in Nottingham City.
Nottingham.
Yeah, Nottingham City.
Where's that at?
It's where fucking Robin Hood was all.
This is in Europe.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? I'm not actually 100% sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Anyway.
All right. Nottingham City. Yeah. Like I said, world. People are embarrassing themselves.
Yes, around the world.
So this is some guy. I don't think we've gotten to his name. Maybe they don't say his name, but whoever this asshole is, this is hopefully not their proudest moment. That's the thing is maybe this douchebag.
He is so proud of this.
Maybe he could be proud of this.
Like he has newspaper clippings of this.
Yeah. Okay. So he's got this. I love the unprovoked homophobic tirade, branding him a pedophile as he performed. Okay. So the Disco Bunny, Pablo Woodward, was dancing in front of a crowd in Nottingham City when he was confronted by the foul-mouthed man.
Mm-hmm.
The traveler, I guess I'm not going to say his name, who boasted he is related to Patty Dowd. How do you say this? Dougherty?
Dougherty? Patty? I don't know who the hell that is. That's not really a brag to be bragging about.
Wait, so, yeah.
That's a name drop.
Can you look up who that is?
I can, yeah. What's it? Patty with a D. Patty.
Dougherty.
They're related to Mark Hayes. We should call Mark Hayes.
All right, so the traveler's boasting that he's related to this guy.
Who the?
Demanded to know.
He's a bare knuckle boxer from Ireland.
Okay.
So.
So
Patrick Doherty. Yeah.
So he's trying to say he can fight.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He's trying to say like I'm related to this fighter. I can fight.
He also did Celebrity Big Brother and My Big Fat Gypsy Wedding.
Well, dude, if you are in fact related to this asshole,
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, I'd like to hear your comments.
Good for you.
All right. Demanded to know
Mm-hmm.
If the entertainer was gay or straight.
Mm-hmm.
When he politely declined to answer, the man went off on a vile 6-minute rant in which he compared homosexuals to pedophiles and repeatedly called the victim a nonce and a batty man. Batty man.
And that guy's a patty man.
As onlookers rallied to defend Mr. Woodward, the thug threw down his hoodie and offered to fight them. He later verbally assaulted a woman, calling her a Romanian mongrel.
Oh my God, the Doherty family has a lot of issues.
After she said his behavior was a disgrace to gypsy people. The shocking incident took place at the junction of Clumber Street and Lower Parliament Street at around 4:45 p.m. on April 1st, of course.
Maybe it was just a prank. It was just a joke.
The suspect, who again referred to Mr. Woodward as a batty man, seen wearing a Batman T-shirt and sunglasses.
Oh my God,
dude! Can we talk about that? I don't know how often you work out. There is like an balanced portion of people wearing Batman T-shirts to non-Batman T-shirts in
at the gym.
Have you
really?
noticed that?
No, I don't go to public gyms.
Write in.
Please write in.
Yeah, we're not giving you our email.
Or I feel like superhero, like Avengers, like.
Sure, but I'm going to.
There's going to be a lot of Shazam, I'm sure.
I'm giving Batman his own category. I see a lot of bat symbols.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I get it because he doesn't have super. He does it all on his own.
Yeah.
So, okay.
He's not wearing hockey pants.
The suspect seen wearing a Batman T-shirt, sunglasses, has yet to be identified.
Well, just go to the nearest gym. I'm sure you'll find it.
Just go knock on Patty's
Just go to World's Gym.
Just go to Patty's door.
Patty, he's shadow boxing in the background.
Asked to see his family tree and
the Patty Man.
Footage captured by a witness was later shared on social media and has been viewed more than 310,000 times.
God,
not that much.
But that's a lot.
It shows Mr. Woodward standing with his hands behind his back as the stranger gets in his face and demands to know whether he likes. See, that's what I thought.
Whether he likes what?
Whether he likes girls or boys.
This man on the street is talking to this disco rabbit.
First of all, we don't know. I don't think that's his stage name.
Yeah, but he goes up to this disco rabbit and he's like, "You like girls or boys?" He's shouting this.
Yeah. Do
you like girls or boys?
Look, I don't know. Look, I haven't seen the performer. You don't like.
I haven't either.
I saw a picture. It's not like he's wearing a bunny suit.
What's his act?
I don't know.
Is he a comedian?
I'm guessing he's just fucking dancing and being weird.
Okay, but
he's a street performer.
So I see someone breakdancing, and then I see someone yelling, "Do you like girls or boys?" Like that's what I picture in my head. And then when the guy is just doing his thing, dancing, he starts on this tirade, calls this woman a Mongol.
This is a man. Oh, no.
No, he called a woman in the crowd that's watching this a Mongol, right?
A Romanian Mongol.
A Romanian Mongol.
After she said to him that he was a disgrace.
Which he is.
To the gypsy people.
So he's shouting, I know Patty Doherty. Do you like girls or boys? And then someone shouts, you're a disgrace to the gypsy people. And then he calls her a Russian Mongol?
Romanian.
Romanian Mongol? God, this is a nightmare.
All on April Fool's Day. All right. Okay. Calmly he replies to, after he demanded to know whether he likes girls or boys.
Yeah.
I like people. To which Yob snaps.
Oh, he's bisexual.
To which Yob snaps, yeah, but who are you sexually attracted to?
Oh, no.
Tell the truth. A woman in the crowd shouts out, he can like whoever the fuck he wants.
Mm-hmm.
In an attempt to defuse the situation, Mr. Woodward says, with respect, good sir, I don't answer every single question. What I do is let you make an opinion of me. A man tries to interverse, but the traveler shouts him back and warns, get your hands off me. Touch me again, I will knock you out. He squares up to another man and takes off his shirt and tries to intimidate him. Mr. Woodward, who is from Brigton.
Brigden?
Yeah, Brigton, sorry.
Okay,
I don't know all these European names.
I don't
I'm
either.
embarrassing myself.
Anyway,
that's the point of the show.
So he's
performs under his glittery persona
Mm-hmm.
in towns and cities across the UK, traveling in a camper van dubbed the Bunny Bus. I love this guy.
He's great.
He achieved internet fame in 2016 when a video of an impromptu street dance with a random elderly woman went viral, racking up more than 70 million views.
Wow, that's a lot there.
Sure. Speaking out after his recent ordeal, he said he will not let an isolated incident of hate stop him performing. He said, in this video, I know how I felt, and though I may look calm, I'm anything but. I am deeply stressed. My mouth is dry.
This is him?
Yeah.
He lost me on the mouth dry part.
What kind of gay guy are you? My mind is racing.
Mm-hmm.
All I want is for this incident to pass, for no blood to be drawn.
Wow.
I forgot to mention this is in Game of Thrones times.
Oh, yeah.
No punches thrown, no harm caused to anyone.
Wow.
Sounds like a real pacifist.
Yeah. It got very Buddha. Like, I thought, like, that would have been a perfect point. Like, when he was like, I don't answer all questions. I let you make judgments on me. And then the other guy's like, fuck this. I'm taking off my shirt and squaring off with another guy in the crowd. He was just wanting to fight with someone.
Yeah.
He just wanted someone. And then this glitter guy, this patty man is dancing.
He was like Liam Neeson, except going out looking for gays.
Oh, my God. Wow.
All right, let's see.
My story's not as good as this, but it's pretty weird.
I am pure violent. Yeah, good thing I went first.
Yeah.
Police said officers are investigating after a report of hate incident in Upper Parliament Street, Nottingham, just before 6 p.m. We have spoken to the victim. Yada yada. That's basically the long and short.
That was it?
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
That's a wild story. That was a wild ride.
This is what we're starting out with.
That was a wild ride. I went on that journey with you. That was great.
Yeah.
Just the visuals of that alone.
Yeah.
Because I've been in San Francisco, where all the street performers are, and like the Tin Man, the people painted all gold, and those kind of people.
I guess
I've never seen anything like that. Where
I don't think this guy is going to be ashamed of his actions. He sounds like he's too far gone. But
he's too far up his own ass.
I hope that my main man, Patty
Doherty?
Patty D. I'm not going to say that last name.
Oh, okay.
Doherty.
Uh-huh.
I hope that I hope he's the one that feels embarrassed in the situation.
I hope so. This guy's name dropping him all over town.
He shouldn't. It's not
name dropping.
Name dropping. I'm related to him.
I'm related to Patty Doherty.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was That was wild. I'm bringing it back to America here. Land of the free and home of the teachers fucking students. There was a story I just read recently, which I've seen a lot of this in the last few years of teachers, female teachers, sleeping with their male students.
This is the most cliche thing that
But
you would obviously.
here's a twist on it. It's not a twist, but it wasn't a teacher this time. A mother had sex with her daughters. She had 2 daughters, and they both had boyfriends. She had sex with both of the boyfriends of her 2 daughters.
Wow.
And her face is everywhere now on all these news sites. And like, how embarrassing is that?
Well, you could call it embarrassing. You could call that some like interesting parenting. You could, like what she told them to do their homework. They didn't listen, and this was.
You do your homework, or I'm gonna take Billy, and we're gonna have some fun.
I'm gonna I know I can do things you don't even know how to do.
She coerced the boys with alcohol and cigars.
Nice.
What 16-year-old likes cigars? I mean, I got a cigar when I was 18, but I mean cigars for a 16-year-old boy.
Anyone who likes fucking Scarface.
I was still shitting on the side of highways at 16, that is just so crazy. And how embarrassing for the daughters, for one, to find out on a news story, and two, that the whole family must be just horrified.
They didn't find out on the news.
Oh, they found out before.
That's not how that works. Do you think they found out on the news?
I don't know. It's still embarrassing. That's just stuff like that disgraces your whole family. You know.
Was it both at the same time?
I don't know.
And if it was, do you think that makes it better or worse?
I feel like.
Because if it's both at the same time, that is a one-time. That's a one-time.
That's a one-time deal. If they were both sides.
If she slept with one
and then the other one,
and then that's that's a pattern.
Yeah, that's a pattern. I don't know. I mean,
it sounds like to me. I don't want to judge. I can't judge this person. I don't know who this is. But I wonder if this is just, and it's kind of unfortunate, but I wonder if this is just her kink. If it's a very strange kink. It
appears to be a lot of people's kinks. Cause
what? What do you mean? Because the kink I'm referring to is to rob the cradle from your daughter.
From your daughter. That's a weird thing, but people have their.
Maybe she was jealous of the attention, or because I hear that's a thing.
It could be.
I can't. I feel like a douchebag commenting on what it's like to be a woman, but I hear that's a thing where mothers get jealous of their daughters.
Boyfriends.
Got it? No. Oh. Just the fact that their daughters have got it going on. They're young women, and the mom's already a mom. It's
See, I don't know. I feel like you. I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm diving into some.
You're diving into some
sexist territory, and I don't mean.
But
I'm not trying to speak ill, but you know what I'm saying.
As a guy and growing up around male friends and their dads, I feel like fathers and sons are more the dads are living through their sons and their stuff. If a son is oh man, I had this huge party, dad's oh, I did that stuff too, I'm glad you're doing it, high five, dude, make some stupid decisions, yeah, I made some fucking stupid awful decisions, yeah, fucking great. But women, I feel, and I've been friends with a lot of women, and I feel like they more compete with each other. And so that might be a mother-daughter more competition. I don't really know. But from the male perspective of fathers living through, I don't know if it's a different dynamic with a mother and a daughter. Maybe not living through the daughter, but
this is obviously
competing with the daughter. I don't know.
This is a standalone case. This is not the norm,
No, it's having sex with. Yeah, no, that's.
I think what we got here, what's possibly going on, is what if we're not? What if it's not the mother's fault? What if?
Oh God.
Hold on. I just want to say, what if there's these two, okay looking high school girls, and but there she is. This smoke show is dropping them off at every day at school, and the boys are thinking I can get to her
through the
them.
kid. Yeah.
What if we got here is a case of Stacy's mom has got it going on?
Could be.
Because maybe that's where the pattern's coming from.
I feel like whenever there's an adult that has I feel like whenever there's an adult that has sex with someone under the age 18,
oh, she's in jail, aren't she?
she should be. Actually, there's no charges.
There's no charge.
They're not going to prosecute her. But the story is still out there.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, is that whenever an adult is with someone who's under the age 18, that's a conscious decision by the adult.
Yeah.
Like, you could say it's the kid, you know,
No,
did
I
whatever.
was joking.
No, I know. But, like, people do have that mentality of, like, the kid came on to the adult or whatever. And in some cases where kids, like, are a little messed up, like, a 16-year-old might come on to their teacher or try to do whatever. But it's up to the adult to be like, this is not right. This cannot happen. But people get drawn into that, like, what is it? The forbidden fruit or whatever. You know, like, you can't have it.
I'm gonna give you one more swing at saying something less creepy than forbidden fruit.
We should not air this, but no, but it's always up to the adult to not let it happen, and it should not happen, and it's horrible to the people that it has happened to. Yeah, you're robbing someone of their innocence.
That's
pretty
great.
much, as an adult.
Dacoda Miracle.
Yeah.
Is out here telling you that you know, child molestation.
Don't fuck
is wrong.
kids.
Don't fuck kids.
Don't fuck kids.
Or as Patty Patty Deacon refers to it, homosexuality.
Oh man. Yeah.
Make
I
it
think
life
that's
just
about
a
it.
little bit lame. A healthy dose of sweet self-loathing.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to another episode. Just to let you know, we do have social media now. Our Instagram handle is at nmpm_podcast. And then we have a Facebook page under Not My Proudest Moment. We also have a Twitter handle, which is at nmpmpodcast. Also, we have an email, which is nmpmpodcast@gmail.com. Feel free to follow us, email us, tell us about the story or a story that you want us to tell or not tell. Just specify it in the email or DMs. Possibly change the names of the people if you don't want us to say them. So yeah, we hope to hear from you soon. Anything you want to say, Matt?
Gravy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's getting edited out for sure.